It kind of seesawed back and forth, mostly defensive battle the first 3 quarters. All of a sudden, we've got a barn burner.
Jaskowitz said going into this ball game that he wanted to be conservative and control the ball. In this 4th period, they've had to drop that idea of being conservative and go to the air, and they have done it and done it well.
But they sure controlled the ball.
Capstrand tries to push his way forward himself. He is down to the 1-foot line. 34, 33, 32. The seconds continue to tick away, and they have stopped it again.
Well, if Clintonville can come up with a goal line stand the way that Menominee Falls did earlier, this would make quite a finish.
We'd like to thank our crew on the broadcast. From Post Productions, Ron Erickson, our producer-director, John Mader. I'm doing this by memory because we don't have it written down for us today. Dale Quick on the for our fine efforts from the engineering department, along with Jack Reed. On the video, Lane Erickson providing us with our audio this afternoon. John Pigeon, our associate director, down on the field. Cameramen are Kay Miller, Rad Erickson, and Sean Erickson. Not a bad memory, with some help from the truck. And the cable puller, who's at a lot of cable to pull and trying to keep warm, is Dick Masco down on the sideline.
Dick, heck of a job.
2nd down, a foot to go for a touchdown on the Class A championship for Menominee Falls East. Capstrand, will he keep it himself? He does. Up and push straight back, but it's a touchdown. You'll get some disagreement from the Clintonville players, but the score is in with 28 seconds showing on the clock.
And now the excitement switches to the other sideline where the Menominee Falls Titans are all up in arms and excited.
Their coach, Jim Jaskowitz, is 28 seconds away from putting the Class A championship trophy at rest in the halls of Menominee Falls East. A disappointing finish, if it is a finish, for Clintonville. Capstrand, or it is Capstrand, who is in to attempt the extra point. It is blocked. Mark Gay, number 85, blocked the kick. And Clintonville will get its hands on the football just one more time, and then only briefly, with an opportunity to try to either return this kick for something very big if it's not kicked into and out of the end zone, and maybe 1 or 2 plays. But remember, as Jim Carter pointed out, they used all those timeouts down on the goal line late in the 3rd period.
But I still wouldn't discount Clintonville. With a kid like Mike Jersley in that backfield, anything could happen.
He'll be the deep man set to receive the kick from Capstrand, number 26. He's got the quarterbacks on both sides of the line of scrimmage, Capstrand and Jersley, who do it all.
They sure do. On that drive for Menominee Falls, Capstrand threw a couple of real nice passes and ended up scoring the points himself.
Jersley backed up to the goal line, loses it there and picks it up. Looking for some room, and he slides down to his knees at the 7-yard line, or 8, and that's going to be it, because they'll start from there with 24 ticks on the clock. Well, you know Jersley's got to put it up.
He sure does. They're already lining up in their shotgun formation.
Clock will start as soon as they're ready. If they've got one big one left, this is the place for it. Jersley throws long into a stiff wind, intercepted by Butler out at the 42-yard line, and that's the ball game and the championship. It's going to belong to Menominee Falls East.
2nd interception of the game for Butler. Played the ball well. Jersley just tried to outthrow the coverage, it looked like, hoping to find someone open, but Butler was there. You'll see Jersley uncork a bomb, but Butler catches it over his shoulder like it was thrown to him. The ball intended for Tom Schrader, the tight end for Clintonville.
The clock stops on the out-of-bounds run with the interception with 10 seconds remaining. Capstrand, I would fully expect, with a first down at the 41, will nearly fall on it as they protect that 12-7 lead.
And you see the Menominee Falls fans coming out of the stands to line the sideline, and they're excited. That's
Final seconds tick off 2-1-0. And your first WIAA Class A champions in football in this historic 1976 inaugural year are the Titans of Menominee Falls East as they beat the Clintonville Truckers 12-7. We'll be back in just a moment. A delirious crowd in Bedlam on the field at Titan Stadium, or at Calder Field. Will be in Titan Stadium tonight. We'll keep those straight. As the victorious Titans of Menominee Falls East head back to their bench, Keith Wertman is on the field with the winning coach. Keith?
Well, Menominee Falls head coach Jim Jeskowitz. Coach, fantastic game.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Coach, did you? How come you weren't throwing sooner in the game?
Well, we felt we could run the ball, and we're a little conservative, so we try and run as well as we can before we throw it. But as I said all year, I think we can throw the football we have to, and we proved it today.
You obviously showed a lot of composure. You got to be very proud of your people.
Just extremely proud. Just fantastic. They're just a tremendous bunch of kids. They came to play, and when the chips were down, they had to do it, and they did it.
Well, they showed a lot of great coaching out there too, to be able to come back like that.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jim Jeskowitz, the coach who battled himself back from a tough battle with cancer, surgery for that, corrected it. He's okay, and we're happy to report that. It's got to be a disappointing time, though, on the sideline for head coach Chet Jurkovic, who's talking to reporters on the sideline along with his Clintonville Truckers. 18 straight victories. They had not lost a ball game since the opener of the 1975 season to Marinette. They went to the finals of the state basketball tournament a year ago and lost in the championship game. They made it to the finals of the Class A, and again, sadly for the Truckers, they lose here this afternoon, and really an exciting ball game by a score of 12-7 to a very fine Titan ball club for Menominee Falls East. Offensively in the ball game, Falls passed for 112 yards, rushed for 127. Interesting that they would pass for 112, Jim Carter. They averaged 37 yards a game passing.
Well, as Coach Jeskowitz said, they don't normally throw, but when they have to, they felt they could, and they sure proved it. They went the length of the field on that last march with Capstrand throwing the ball, doing an excellent job, and then finally scoring the points himself. Big victory. They're awful excited, as you can see, and conversely, Clintonville awfully disappointed. But as we talked about yesterday, Bob, they both got to the finals. They're both great bunch of kids, good coaching staffs, well-organized people.
On the sideline, Keith Wertman with Coach Chet Jurkovic of Clintonville.
Coach Jurkovic, it's a terrible way to end a year, but you got to be extremely proud of your team.
Well, I don't think we lost this ball game. I think that we played fine football, and I thought we had it in down there when we were on about the 1 foot line or something, but didn't work out that way. And as it turned out, we really needed that score more than we thought at the end. We came back, and it's to their credit that they were able to come back too.
Were you aware that they were able to throw the ball as well as they did?
Well, I think we were surprised that they could. Excuse me, I got to.
Good luck, Coach.
Coach Chet Jurkovic heading out with his team to accept the second place trophy, along with Mike Jerschley, number 17. Presentations being made at the center of the field by Ron Day, the athletic director at Menasha, and Matt Otte from the WIAA. Our thanks to our statistician, Bob Schultz Jr., our spotter, Andy Karowski. For Keith Wertman and Jim Carter, this is Bob Schultz saying so long from Menasha with a final score in the Class A championship game. Menominee Falls East 12, Clintonville 7.